One of the trickiest positions to strike from is from the closed guard position. The reason being is I'm in danger the whole time I'm here of being arm locked, triangle choked, put into kimuras, guillotines. He has a whole submission arsenal that he can unleash here on me. So when I'm down here in this position, it's going to be very important that I take note, one, of his ability to submit me and having proper body position, but also to make sure that I don't get up kicked if I try to stand up. And in modern day MMA rules, he can't kick me to my face when my knees are down, when I'm a downed opponent. But if I stand up, he can kick me. So there's some tricks to striking from here that a lot of people don't understand. And typically what happens is he won't allow me to be here. So a lot of times he's going to hold me down. And the most basic things is this double clinch. This isn't a very effective tie-up technique and clinch technique, but this is sometimes what you'll face. A person pulling your head down, preventing you from getting posture. And if I can't make posture, it's hard for me to punch around his arms. I can hit the body a little bit, but it's not the best way to strike. So what we're going to do is take a look at it. I want to have my hands on the inside here, basically right on his chest. So as he's pulling my head down and keeping me down here, I'm going to try to lift one of my elbows. And as I lift my right elbow, I'm going to roll my head out. Notice how I kind of shrug my ear into my shoulder and I come out. I still want to keep my hand posted on him. I can keep it posted on the chest, on the ribs, and I can throw a shot. 1, 2 perhaps, but at this point he's usually going to go and grab your grip again, Joe. So he's almost always going to be grabbing me. And I had to put my head down too because he's also going to try to open up his legs and escape. So I'm going to want to keep him down here by locking his hips. Then from here, so keeping him in place, I'm going to lift, duck up and under. I can come through with a strike, 1, 2, and typically he's going to keep pulling me down. And this pattern can repeat itself over and over again where I duck out. Maybe I'll come to the body, maybe I'll grab a wrist, but I always have to have a point to post off of too. If I have both hands up, this is great. It looks cool and I can hit with both hands. The problem is if Joe pulls his knees in, just slightly, lock your legs, Joe, and pull your knees in, yeah, I'm going to fall forward and now my hands on my opponent, they're on the ground. So basic rule is always have your free hand, if they're both hands or one hand, on your opponent, not on the ground. On the ground, you can get yourself in trouble. Hands on the opponent, square it up inside the guard. Don't let him create an angle. So I always want to square up and keep my spine aligned with his. If he's pulling my head down, then as I duck out and under, I can come body, head, straight shots. But typically you only get 1, maybe 2, 3 at best shots in before he starts pulling you back down. And you're going to be in this constant battle. If you get inside control here, though, you have a very good shot at reestablishing posture by lifting, ducking out, and punching again. But remember, you're only going to get 1 or 2 shots at most before he's fighting to keep you down. And you have to always square up, because if I throw a shot here and my body's misaligned, I give the person potential to start doing submissions, arm bars, triangle chokes, all kinds of stuff. So it's going to be very important. Keep yourself square, inside control. Remember, inside's not outside, right here, inside his arm. So if he comes around to grab me, I'm in the better position to escape.